So imagine you are invited to an event. You're not told the dress code. You're not told the venue. You're just blindfolded and told you must arrive there. You arrive at this event, you're wearing shorts, you're wearing slops, you're wearing a t-shirt, and it's a black tie event. The emotion you would feel, how you would look at it, how you would think about it, you'd feel robbed, you'd feel shortchanged. Why? Because you weren't informed about the occasion. You weren't informed about the scenario. And that is what it feels like navigating financial waters. A lot of the time, you don't know what you don't know. Welcome to Don't Chew With Your Mouth Open. We hope to engage you further. For those of you who are our followers and subscribers, thank you for continuing to support. For those of you who are new to the channel, we hope you enjoy the episode. Welcome to our episode of our podcast, Don't Chew With Your Mouth Open, where we'll discuss business, economics, finance, investments, and wealth creation for the global south. Information. Information is a fundamental to our society. It's what we need to allow us to make decisions. However, a lot of the time, we are not given the right tools to make the right decisions. And those tools are a lack of information. A lack of information sometimes is a lack of access, i.e. you don't have access to internet, you can't watch YouTube videos like we are showing you now, you don't have access to the education, you can't find the books or read. So the scope of your knowledge may be limited. But even if you have a broad access to that knowledge, you actually don't know what you don't know. So how do we solve this problem? We solve this problem by surrounding ourselves with people who have walked the path before. It is not always easy to find these people. It's not always simple to engage them. But it's important that whatever economic endeavor you are trying to do is supported by finding a group of people who will assist you to go as far as you can in that realm. You need 3 tiers of groups of people to help you through your financial journey. There's a tier of those who are much older, who have walked through the journey, who have worked through the environment you're looking to address. If you're looking to buy a home, there's a group of people who are much older than you who've bought a home, who've walked through that journey and can help you navigate it. The second group is your peers. These are people and individuals who are in the same social circle as you, who aspire for the same sort of social mobility and hold the same value. Those people help you share information. They help you analyze your decisions and can frankly talk to you about what you're attempting to do. The third group of people are people you share information with. They're people who are looking to walk the path you're currently walking and need your support. They need your financial knowledge around that particular area. And that you, through your experience and through your life, can help them make better decisions. That realm of support, mentorship, discipleship is important. It's important because it helps you avoid key risks. It helps you avoid key mistakes. We and myself in business, I spend a lot of my time, 30% or if not more, looking to speak to people who've built big businesses. Some of those people speak to me through the books they write. Some of those people speak to me through the interviews they've given. Some of those people I know personally, and I engage them regularly around the decisions I'm making for Shiloh Capital. I have a group of friends in a WhatsApp group. We're 5 of us. That WhatsApp group can get rather rough when we start holding ourselves accountable to what we're doing. And it can get very direct and to the point. Decisions are questioned. How you're living your life is questioned, and there's a direct impact to you. That group has held me accountable for many decisions. Some have been poor, and it has helped me overcome my poor financial and economic decisions, and having designed my life for a better income generation, for a better financial security. Third is the people who I enable or try to empower. Part of how I do that is through this podcast, to share the information that we've experienced and to ensure that you are enabled to not make the same mistakes. You need to do the same for your life. What are your aspirations? Who do you want to be economically? Where do you want to be? And if you aspire, for example, to be a millionaire, your first stage is to start engaging millionaires. It does not necessarily mean you must know a millionaire personally, but there are millionaires who've written books, who've done interviews, who have YouTube channels, who have podcasts, who can share their views and information on things that you may not be able to learn immediately or through school. The second bit, if you want to be a millionaire, find peers who share the same values as you, who will hold you accountable, a trusted group of friends where you can be vulnerable and honest about your economic decisions, where you can go as far as even sharing your bank statements so that they can have a view of how you spend. Now, those are difficult things, those are hard things, but those are things that are important within that trusted group to hold you accountable to your decision making. I fortunately have such a group. It's not easy, it's not comfortable in that group all the time, but it's helped me a great deal to become a better man. And more so, my journey economically has drastically improved. Thirdly, you need to find people you can share your journey with. People you can say, hey, I was once you. I was once in high school. I was once in university walking this road, and I arrived. I had a scenario a while back where I quit a job. I felt like the job was too difficult, and there was a lot of back and forth. And when I quit on that job and I communicated to this group of friends, I got truth about how I didn't want to deal with the difficulty of what it takes to provide for a family, to grow income, that not all jobs are pleasurable and comfortable. That was a very rude awakening for me. And I paid the price for a while prior to starting Shiloh Capital for that emotional decision. Fortunately, I had a group of friends who held me accountable, and they held me accountable to my economic well-being, that there was a level of economics we had all committed to. There was a lifestyle we all committed to wanting to live, and we had committed to the amounts of money we needed to save and invest and grow. And that I was slacking on my commitment. And that was a key element for me. It drove my discipline. It drove, even to this day, the birth of Shiloh Capital. And it's important to have people like that around you. So what are we saying? What I'm saying is your social mobility and your economic well-being is directly linked to the people you associate with, the people you assist, and the people you revere. If you are looking for a particular path in life, find the people who've walked that path before and learn from them. Find people who are walking the path and combine with them and share values and hold each other accountable. Find people who want to walk the path that you are currently walking and assist them. And that virtuous cycle leads to a healthier financial position and a healthy economic position for you. I hope this episode has helped you. Find that group, disciple others, be discipled yourself, and grow in your economic future. We hope to see you in the next episode. Cheers.